Hello everyone, today I am here to do my first tag video of 2019. You guys know I love tag videos and I've been saving this one for a while because I feel like January is the perfect time to do this tag because it is the How I Plan tag. And if you don't know me, I love planning. I have a happy planner and I love using it every single month to record what I do in my life, what videos I plan to film, what books I plan to read, keeping up with birthdays, all that usual planning fun stuff. I did a whole video of how I set up my planner, which is really poorly shot and everything like that, but if you want to see it, it's right here. But yeah, I thought I would save it for January because January is the time everyone gets new planners and writes out their goals and everything like that, and I thought it would be a perfect time to do it, as I've said like 5 times. This tag video was created by What's My Page Again. I sell it on the amazing Allie over at Hardback Hoarders channel. If you're interested in any tags and are looking for tags to do, Allie does so many tag videos and I get all of my tag ideas from her, so please go check her out because she is awesome. So without further ado, let's get into this tag video. First question is payday, my favorite day of all days. A book you would buy right now. Cost does not matter. And this one I don't know because I don't want to say like, there's no book that I think is wildly expensive that I really want. I know a lot of people say all these different collector's editions and things like that, but I've noticed that if I have usually one book of a series, that's the one edition of a book I want. And maybe if I love it enough, I'll get multiple editions such as Harry Potter. But even that, I have my original hardback set, which I keep in the attic because it's so beat up. I have the new ones that were paperback versions, which were from a while ago. Then I have the illustrated version, so I have 3 versions of Harry Potter, which is even for me a little bit too much. I mean, the only one I could think of right now is the Throne of Glass special edition. I would want that, and I think that would be the only one I would keep. Like, I don't want to have too many special editions. What am I trying to say here? I don't know. I don't have a book in particular that I've been pining for that I haven't bought because of money, because there's no books that I'm like $80 that I really want because I'm like, it's $80. But that's just me. Question is pay a bill, a book you would get rid of right now. I did not look at these questions at all. It's funny enough, I just gave away a whole bunch of books to a local hospital thrift store because they use the profits to fund the hospital, the children's hospital where I live by. And I gave away a lot of books. I want to say in that maybe I think I had multiple editions of books that I either got an arc of, then I read the book and I just didn't like it, so I got rid of it. I want to say one of those, I'll tell you, was definitely 7 Days of Us by Francesca Hornack. I just bought that a few months ago and I already gave it away, so there's your answer. I gave away a plethora of them though. Doctor appointment, no fun. A book that makes you feel better when you are down. I'm gonna go with Emma Mills books because weirdly enough, this is my last read of 2018 was First and Then by Emma Mills. It's an adorable white contemporary book that I just ate up like cotton candy because I love that genre so dearly much. And my first read, I didn't even notice it till I finished it, of 2019 was Famous in a Small Town by Emma Mills. Both of them, I had a smile throughout my face the entire time of reading them. So if you're looking for just really books that'll put a smile on your face, Emma Mills has them for you. Like, I really come to love her as an author. Next up is meeting, a book or series you felt obligated to read because of the hype. So freaking many. I mean, honestly, a lot of my favorite books, really though. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna is definitely one of them. I want to say Vicious by V.E. Schwab was definitely one of them. The Crow Prince by Holly Black was one of them. I think a lot of times my reads are from the hype that people surround it by. I hear it constantly. I'm like, oh, I must read it because everyone else loves it. So, I mean, we could like pick 50 books on my shelves, honestly, and they could be the answer for this question. Lunch date, a book or series that you fell in love with because a friend recommended it to you. Also kind of like hype books. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So everyone was talking about this book. A lot of my friends had read this and raved about it, and then I read it, and then I fell in love with the author as a whole, and I love every single one of her books. So, I mean, Taylor Jenkins Reid, 2018 was the year for me for Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read a lot of her books. I love them all, and it was all because someone recommended it to me. So friend recommendations are the bomb sometimes. Do we still say that now? Like, the bomb? I'm probably too old for that. Like, it's not a saying anymore, is it? Forget I said anything. Then we have work/school week, a book that was hard to get through. Oh, this one, it's gonna break a lot of people's hearts. Just finished this book, so forgive me. It's still upstairs, so I have the dust jacket. That's Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. I know a lot of you are gasping. It took me a long time to read this book, and I think it's just because I don't want to say I've fallen out of love with the Shadowhunters world, but I feel like I kind of have. Like, I don't care as much about the characters or the plot. And I think that's why it took me so long to read it. So I think that's also why I didn't read it right when it came out, because I just wasn't invested enough in the story. Like I still care somewhat about the characters and the plot, but I'm just not in love with it as much as I used to be. I feel like back in the day that was my favorites and I loved it so much, but now I'm just kind of easing myself out of it and I don't like it as much. So it took me a while to get through because there's just so much that goes on in this book, and it also is kind of a slow type of book in my opinion, honestly. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, but yeah, like I liked it. I did like it, I just didn't like love it, and I feel horrible for saying that. A book that gets your heart pumping because it was such an exciting page turner. Oh, to go with Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. I've been raving at this book lately, and I will continue to do so because it was amazing and not enough people are reading it. It was definitely a heart pumping type of novel. Like, so much went on in that book and I was like, whoa. Date Night, a book with your favorite romantic couple. So many to choose from. There's so many. I mean, my favorite romantic couple is Ron and Hermione, so that would be great. But we're not going to always use Harry Potter. That's another one of my goals for 2019, is to not reference Harry Potter a lot in tag videos. She says, as she's already referenced it 2 times. I mean, I think it would be fun to go on a date night with Laura Jean and Peter Kavinsky. That would be an amazing time. I would love that so much. Question number 9 is a book or series you would want to binge if you had all the time in the world. For sure, I would definitely binge the whole entirety of the Diviners series by Liva Bray. I want to read the first one this year. I don't know if I'll get into the other ones. Is there 3 books in it? I don't even know, but they're big, so I would like to binge that. Also, if I had all the time in the world, freaking read Book Thief. It's huge, and I think if I just had all the time, I would be like, it's gonna have to be done. Those are the 2 I think that I think of mostly, like, those are the ones I want to read if I have all the time in the world. And the last question is the to-do list. My favorite part of any planner. I love to-do lists. A book that you keep meaning to get to, but you don't have the time for. The Book Thief by America Suzak. Other than that, I don't know. Like, usually I'm pretty good with getting to books, other than, like, the 2 that daunt me for forever are these 2 right here. These have been on my shelf officially the longest out of all of my TBR books. So these 2 are the answer for this question. Yeah, that was the How I Plan book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got a little insight of how I plan, even though you really didn't. If you want to see how I plan, check out that video. I don't know. But yeah, it was a fun tag video. I definitely want to do more tag videos very, very soon. So keep your eyes peeled for them because tag videos are always so much fun to do. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and I will see you in my next one. Bye.